Hello and welcome to Tales from the Nerd. I am your host, a random nerd. And this is the weekly podcast where I talk about, wait, where am I? Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I decided to change it up a little bit. But yeah, this is episode 15 of Tales from the Nerd. Like I was saying earlier, this is a weekly podcast where I talk about comic books being released on, I even forgot the date. Sorry. Released on July 24th, and the news that has happened this week. And oh my god, tons of news happened this week because San Diego Comic-Con just happened. It just finished about 3 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. The reason I didn't film this podcast much earlier because San Diego was happening. I was going to film Friday, but I'm like, most of the big stuff is going to get revealed on Saturday, and I want to get on top of it. I was going to record this early this morning, but I really didn't feel like I said, I just want to lay in bed. It's been a hot few days in Chicago. So I said, you know what? Stay home. And yeah, I hope you guys like what I did there. Like, hello, welcome to Tales from the Nerd. But yeah, Tales from the Nerd, episode 15. 15 episodes. Now, after this episode, please go to my Instagram and Twitter. I will post the 3 photos of these sets. Please let me know which set is your favorite so I know where to continue filming. Now, I have an idea for the 4th set for future episodes, but at the moment, whatever set anyone chooses, the most popular voted set, that's it. That'll be the set for the next few episodes, and then when I have the set ready, I'll do a whole video about like how the set went and everything. But yeah, San Diego Comic-Con just happened. A ton of news happened this week, and oh my god, the stuff got revealed this time, okay, at San Diego Comic-Con. It was a good year at San Diego Comic-Con. Last year wasn't as good, but yeah. Now, let's go into the books that are being released this week, which is Action Comics 1013. So, it is, yeah, Action Comics 1013. Now, it's written by Brian Michael Bendis, art by Simon Kurnansky and Brad Anderson, and that's it. And the price is $3.99. Now, the description of the book is Metropolis is in total lockdown while everyone is busy dealing with the impossible threat of the Leviathan's complete takeover. A mysterious anti-hero called Thorn has decided to wreak havoc on the Invisible Empire. Witness the return of Rose and Thorn, the most dangerous women in the DC universe. And if you've never heard of her, it's only because she is that good. All this plus major event Leviathan revelation. But why wasn't it in the main series? Plus, the Invisible Mafia held a death grip on Metropolis underworld until Lex Luthor visits their criminal competition. Basically, this is not gonna pick up because one, it's still dealing with the event Leviathan stuff, and I'll let you know when it's a really good pickup for the book, because if you really want to read Superman or Action Comics, Event Leviathan is not your thing, you say I just want to read a Superman book, I suggest either wait after this story arc ends or pick up Action Comics written by Brian Michael Bendis or Peter J. Tomasi, or anything written by Peter J. Tomasi, because his run is phenomenal. Brian Michael Bendis' run is okay at best. Now, we're going to move on to the next book, which is The Amazing Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 26, written by Nick Spencer and art by Kev Walker, and it's $3.99. The description of the book is Boomerang's influence is finally felt, and Spider-Man joins the superior foes. Wait, that's not possible, is it? Is it? This is basically your jumping on point. Because issue 25 was your 25th anniversary. This 25th anniversary was 60 pages. It was just multiple stories. I just know there are multiple stories. I haven't read the book. I have the book right in my corner. But yeah, this is your jumping on point at the moment because it's a new storyline. Nick Spencer did say he's running the superior foes once again, that's how we got his Spider-Man fix. So The Amazing Spider-Man number 26 is your jumping out point. We're going to move on to the next book. Batman Beyond number 34. It's written by Dan Jurgens and art by Rick Leonardi and Ande Parks. And it's $3.99. Description is the strange goings on in Neo Gotham continue, and not even Batman is immune. The Dark Knight of tomorrow will need to stop the Split's high-tech heist once and for all, but his opening move will have everyone confused and bewildered. Will Batman save the day, or will be the catalyst to lead the city into ruin? Basically, this is not your jumping on point because it's dealing with issue 5 of a storyline, if I believe. Yeah, this is dealing with. It's still dealing with the. It's still dealing with storyline. So this is like part 4, if I remember. Yeah, this is part 4. It's going to continue on part 5, part 6. Yeah. It's 6 parts. This is not jumping on point. Your jumping on point was issue 34, 33, and 32. Yeah, issue 32, which I'm looking up right now, is your jumping on point. Yeah, 33, 32. No, 31. 31 is your jumping on point. But yeah, other than that, not a good jumping on point. But this book, oh, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, so let's go with the this is how I'm going to try to format the books now. It's the name of the book, who writes it, who does artist, the price, and then the description. Batman, Curse of the White Knight, number 1. Written by Sean Murphy and art by Sean Murphy. Now, yes, you heard me right. This guy draws and writes the damn book himself. Now, Batman White Knight was the sleeper hit of late 2017, early 2018. It reimagined the world of Batman into its own Elseworld story. And Batman was not the hero of that story. It was Jack Napier. And the way Sean Murphy did it was amazing. But the book is $4.99, and this is a description. An explosive sequel to the critically acclaimed blockbuster Batman White Knight from writer-artist Sean Murphy. The Joker recruits Azrael to help him expose a shocking secret from the Wayne legacy family and to run Gotham into the ground. As Batman rushes to protect the city and his loved ones from danger, the mystery of his ancestry unravels, dealing with a devastating blow to the Dark Knight. Exciting new villains, unexpected allies will clash in this unforgettable chapter of the White Knight saga. And the truth about the blood they shed will shake Gotham to its core. Now, it's a sequel to the Batman the White Knight. Let me say this. It's coming out on Tuesday. Pick up Batman White Knight on anywhere. It was only 8 issues. It was phenomenal. The trade is fantastic. I recommend the trade. The way you read the book is just... Batman is basically... He pushed himself to the edge. He's not the hero of that story. Jack Napier is. And you see a lot of sides of what... If you were a regular citizen, it's what you would consider yourself to if Batman was real. Yeah, I know everyone wants to be Batman, but there are some things he does in that story which are like, oh my God, this brings up a good question. Batman does this, but how does it affect everyone? And those are the questions Sean Gordon Murphy gives and answers. Now, it's a good 8-issue story. Let me say this. Pick up Batman White Knight before you read this. If this book is your first, foray into Batman, it's still, I'm going to recommend it. This is my recommended book for DC. Yeah. So we're going to move on to the next book, which is Batman. No, not Batman. I already read Batman. I already talked about Batman. We're going to go to Detective Comics 1008, written by Peter J. Tomasi, art by Jaime Mendoza. And yeah, It's $3.99, and this is the description. The Joker returns to Gotham City. The Joker is through working with the Legion of Doom, and he wants to get back to his roots, giving Batman the absolute hell. The Clown Prince of Crime comes back with a bang, and he's not about to take prisoners. As if that weren't enough, Lex Luthor delivers the cure for Mr. Freeze's beloved wife, Nora, freeing her from her cryostasis at last. But something else is very, very wrong with Nora. Now, this is your jumping on point for Detective Comics, because we just ended a 2-issue story with Batman and the Spectre. Was it the Spectre? Sorry. The Spectre. So yeah, if you want to read Detective Comics right now, this is your jumping on point. Detective Comics is good. Peter J. Tomasi really can't do any wrong with Batman and Superman. So if you want a good writer for Batman right now, it's Peter J. Tomasi and Sean Murphy. He should have Sean Gordon Murphy, but he goes by Sean Murphy. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Doctor Strange number 16. Which I'm pulling up the description as I am doing. Doctor Strange number 16, written by Mark Waid, and art by Barry Kitson and Scott Koblish. And yep, that's it. And the book is $3.99. And Herald Supreme continues. The only good thing about Galactus sating his hunger in another dimension was that the Marvel Universe was safe. Well, he's powered up. Yeah, he's powered up and back in the Marvel Universe, and all of space and time is dreadful danger. Now, this is not your jumping on point, because this storyline has been going on for 1, 2. Oh, this is the fifth. This is the fifth part. Yeah, this is the fifth part of the storyline, and yeah, this next issue is the final issue for that storyline. It's not even jumping on point. God, I read, when was it? When did the last issue come out? April. No, it couldn't have been April. When did this issue come out? Sorry, I'm a little behind on this. Oh, it doesn't really tell me. Tell me when this book came out. Oh well. Oh yeah, it should. June 20. It's been a month, so it's been a month. I should be able to catch up with the book, but. Yeah, Dark Strange, not a good jumping off point. We're going to move on to the next book, which is The Flash 75. Okay, The Flash 75, written by Joshua Williamson. Art by Scott Killons. Art by Christian Deuce. Now, the price is $4.99. Why is it $4.99? Because it's on issue 75, and when any book reaches number 1 or issue 25, 50, 75, 100, a milestone. Technically, more than 25 issues is a milestone. But yes, it's a milestone. That's why it costs $4.99. But this is a description. The Flash Year 1 finale. The oversized anniversary issue marks the end of Barry Allen's journey to become the Flash. But at what cost? The Turtles' final play will challenge our hero in every way possible, and by the end of the battle, a Flash will be born, and a Flash will die. Also in this issue, witness Lex Luthor's offer to Captain Cold, whose icy veins await for the Flash just around the corner. Now, this is not your jumping out point, unfortunately. After this, next issue 76 should be an epilogue or a new storyline, because sometimes they do a prologue and epilogue, or the main six issue of the story, then the epilogue, depending on how big the storyline or how big it impacts the character. But yeah, so far this Year 1 storyline is really good. I can't wait for the finale. It's really good. Josh Williamson, his Superman stuff, not Superman, his Flash stuff, it's really good. But we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Guardians of the Galaxy number 7. Written by Donny Cates, art by Corey Smith and no, okay. It says someone else, David Curiel. Yeah, David Curiel. Okay. The price point for this book is $3.99, and this is the description. The death of Rocket begins here in Faithless Part 1. In the aftermath of the final gauntlet, the Guardians of the Galaxy are taking some well-deserved R&R. But their vacation is about to cut short when a familiar but radical powerful enemy returns. And what does all this have to do with the whereabouts of a certain raccoon? Now, the first 6 parts and the annual were really good. The annual was it was okay. The annual was okay. But the 6 issues about Thanos coming back from the dead, really good. And Donny Cates, for the most part, I have faith in you, man. You've done good work. I expect more good work from you in the future. This, if you want to read Guardians right now, this is your jumping on point. Also, the death of Rocket, come on. I don't want to miss that. They're probably not going to kill him because he's way too popular for the films. But, yes, I'm really excited for this. And also, I get to see my Rocket Raccoon interact with Groot once again. Now, we're going to move on to the next book, which is History of the Marvel Universe, #1. Written by Mark Waid. Art by Alvaro Lopez. Javier Rodriguez. And yeah, that's it. Basically, it's $4.99 because it's going to give you like the whole introduction of how the Marvel universe is. That's how I see it, but this is a description of the book. All new story by legendary creator Mark Waid. Everything you want to know about the Marvel Universe in one lavishly illustrated series. From the Big Bang to the twilight of existence, History of the Marvel Universe chronicles completely for the first time everything that was, is, or will be. Lushly illustrated by text tells the complete story of the Marvel Universe, revealing previously unknown secrets and serving as an ultimate reference book for Marvel fans. Witness the greatest tale ever told, and be prepared for some shocking revelations. I'm picking up this book because I'm like, I do want to know more about the Marvel Universe. Oh God, what was that? Yeah, and so far it looks good. I mean, yeah, depends on the first issue. If I like it, I'll keep reading it. Other than that, I might drop it off. But other than that, I'm really excited. And so far, what Mark Waid has, his stuff can be dodgy, but I have faith in the man because he's been writing comics for years. But we're going to move on to the next book, which is House of X #1. Written by Jonathan Hickman. Art by Pepe Larraz. Colorist by Mart Garcia. Now, the price point is $5.99 because it's an issue 1. This is a description. Face the future. Superstar writer Jonathan Hickman, he wrote Secret Wars, Avengers, Fantastic Four, takes the reins of the X-Men universe. Since the release of Uncanny X-Men #1, there has been 4 seminal moments in the history of the X-Men. Giant Size X-Men, X-Men Age of Apocalypse, New X-Men. Is that Giant X-Men, Giant Size X-Men, X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, and New X-Men. 4 iconic comic series. Oh God, I lost my concentration. 4 iconic series that introduce a new era for Marvel's mutants and revolutionize the X-Men. In House of X, Charles Xavier reveals his master plan for mutant kind, and one that will bring mutants out of the shadow of mankind and into the light once more. Now, when this book was announced, this book he's writing House of X and Powers of X. Now, what Jonathan Hickman does is he writes 2 books. It's slow in the beginning, but it always builds up to a grand finale. And now that he's doing this, he's rewriting the X-Men history. He's gonna bring something more. And let me say this, he's done Secret Wars. He did the 2 Avengers book. He did the 2 Fantastic Four books. And let me say this, anything this guy writes is gonna be awesome. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. Also, if you want to jump on X-Men, this is your book because it's going to change everything for the X-Men universe. This is the reason why Uncanny X-Men was canceled. This is why, what else? Every X-Men title, any X-Men related title was canceled. You know, it was canceled. Deadpool, this one, X-Force, what other X-Men book? Age of X-Men, all that stuff. Yeah, this has all been leading up to this book. Now, this is your jumping off point. I highly recommend this book. But we're going to move on to the next book, which is just as... I run out of breath really quickly because I tend to talk about indies. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next book, which is Justice League Dark number 13, written by James Tynion IV. Art by... Oh, wow, there's a lot of artists today. Mark Buckingham. Daniel... No. Yeah, no, Daniel Sampere. Mike Gray. Juan Albaran and Brad Anderson and Adriano Lucas. And the price is $3.99. And this is a description of the book. Their battle against Dr. Fate may come to an end, but the Justice League Dark's problems are just beginning when the Helmet begins its search for a new host. Meanwhile, what can Lex Luthor offer a magic user like Cersei? For one thing, Lex knows a thing or two about monsters and where Cersei can find them. Oh God. What was that? Yeah, it's not a good jumping up on because this is the end of a storyline basically. And it's dealing with Dr. Fate. He's gone crazy. He says either give up magic or you will die. That's basically what it is, and it's not your jumping on point because, again, it's ending the storyline. But if you want a Justice League book that deals with magic, Justice League Dark is your jumping on point. But go get the trade that begins from issue 1 to issue 6, and then if you like that flavor, you just pick up the books from then on. But we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Martian Manhunter number 7, written by Steve Orlando, art by Riley Rosmo, Ivan Placencia. It's $3.99, and this is a description. John and Diane have had a break in the Ashley Adams case. With a fully armed SWAT team, they head to a pig farm an infamous human trafficking cartel calls home. They'll lead a raid to find out the truth about what happened to Ashley, and John will be forced to use a full spectrum of his Martian abilities on Earth for the first time. What the hell is going on? Okay, I said that and the fridge is turned on. No, that's the air conditioning. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the quietest room in the house at the moment. It's my room. That's why I'm choosing this set. It's also, I'm close to a window. I could soundproof the window, but I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. Martian Manhunter it's not a good jumping on point because it's on a 12-issue mini at the moment, and that is a 12-issue book that has a long story arc. You have to read issue 1 to really understand what's going on, because what he goes on through, it's a different take on Martian Manhunter. It's a weirder take in my opinion. It's just a weirder take on that, and it's not a good jumping on point. Trust me, if you're not reading from the very beginning, which like I am, which is what I did. I read from the beginning to which is why I'm caught up. Yeah, but we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Secret Warp's Arachnite Annual Number 1. It's written by Al Ewing and Jib Zub, art by Carlos Villa and Carlos Barberi. And this is a description. Secret Warps Part 4, Supreme Universal. The web-spinning Arachnite finds himself out of depth of all 4 of his personas as his own warped universe begins colliding with another. The new Supreme Universe, homes of the Supreme 7, plus a bonus tale of old AK trying to persuade the Terrific 2 to become a trio. Arachnite is basically Moon Knight and Spider-Man mixed together. If you don't know what it is, basically during the Infinity War storyline, Gamora, Requiem. Sorry if you haven't read that story. Requiem, what she did is, instead of doing what Thanos did, with snapping half the people away, what she did is she basically put together everyone. Basically, she kind of took half the lives, but not really, because she folded them together and became one person. Now, it was real that some of those people have two souls, like Arachnite is basically Spider-Man and Moon Knight, and what is it? Ghost Panther is Black Panther and Ghost Rider, which is cool in my opinion. And Iron Hammer is basically Iron Man and Thor, and there's a Captain America one and Doctor Strange one as well. And yeah, not a good jumping on point. And it's also $4.99 as well. Not a good jumping on point because it's a 5-issue. It's 5 issues dealing with that world, and I think after that, it's done. We're not gonna probably get reference with this book unless they tease that. Then we're having more stories on that. I think they're ending that storyline, but we're gonna move on to we have 5 books left, 5 books left, and then that's it. Then we're gonna go on to the San Diego Comic-Con stuff. But yeah, The Terrifics number 18, written by Gene Luen Yang and art by Steven Segovia. Proto Bunker. Yeah, that's his name, Proto Bunker. Okay, the end of the God game is upon us, and technology has turned the Terrifics' lives upside down. At long last, the secret origin of the mysterious technological being known as the Keeper is revealed, and this story is actually a tale as old as time. If the Terrifics are to shut the Keeper down and stop his tech infection from spreading worldwide, our heroes will need to do something they never thought they could: stop evolution itself. The bizarro Terrifics were almost the most dangerous things in the universe. When Lex Luthor gives them a time machine, they become the most dangerous things in the universe. This will get weird. It's also $3.99. I think I did say it was $3.99, but if I didn't, yeah, the book is $3.99. Yeah, now you're jumping on point. Sorry. Basically, if you want to jump on to this book, would this be it? No, yeah. I'm guessing next issue will be jumping on point, because this is ending the God stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna jump on point. But the Terrifics is basically a team. They're DC's answer to the Fantastic Four, and they're pretty okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Tony Stark Iron Man number 14, The One Step Program. Okay, it's written by Dan Slott and Jim Zub, art by Valerio Schiti. Is SCHITI. That's how it's spelled. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm trying my best. But yeah, this is issue 14. Now we're gonna jump on to the next. Not the next one. We're gonna go. The price is $3.99. The description of the book. Sorry. The One Step Program. When Iron Man tells Captain Marvel that he can't be her sponsor because he may or may not have fallen off the wagon, Carol doesn't take it well. What is Tony Stark's new high-tech solution for sobriety? Find out why this might be the worst idea yet. Featuring the villainy all-new Spy Master, and follow Jocasta as she decides to go all in on the ultimate upgrade. This is your jumping on point for this, basically. It's only a one-shot. No, it's a 2-part story, actually. It's a 2-part story. Or is it a one-shot? I think this and the other one's a one-shot. No, this might be a 2-parter. I really don't know. I'm not getting much help by the description of the book. But we're going to move on to the next book, which is Valkyrie number 1. Written by Jason Aaron, Al Ewing, art by Kafu, Matt Wilson, and those are all the people who are in this book, who are working on this book. Well, there's more people, but just the artisan and writer. The book is $3.99. Okay, Jane Foster stars in an all-new ongoing series. A new hero a new hero emerges straight from the pages of The War of the Realms. For years, you knew her as Dr. Jane Foster, one of Thor's steadfast companions. Then you knew her as the goddess of thunder, who took up the mantle when no other hero, god, or human was worthy. Now Jane takes on a new role as Valkyrie, guide and the fairy woman to the dead. But her days of punching are far from over. War of the Realms master architect Jason Aaron and superstar Al Ewing, he wrote the Immortal Hulk, he's writing the Immortal Hulk, join forces with this rising star artist Kafu for the book that'll have everyone talking. Now, what's funny is when they announced this book, there was rumor going around on what the future MCU might be because they announced this. Usually, the comics will always reflect on what the movies will do. And when I talk about it, you'll see why. But yeah, Jane Foster's back. She's going to be Valkyrie. She's been Thor, Valkyrie, and now this. Well, she's been herself, Thor, and now she's Valkyrie. So this is also a number one. So if you want to know more about Jane Foster, and also this is her first role as Valkyrie, this is your jumping out point. And I will be getting that book as well. We're going to move on to the next book, which is You Don't Need to Get It. It's a time to... No, actually, I'm not getting this book. No, I'm not getting this book. There's only one more book. Sorry. I got the wrong book. I pulled up the wrong book. My bad. Wonder Woman number 75. Written by G. Willow Wilson. Okay, Wonder Woman 75. Written by G. Willow Wilson. Art by Gary Nord and Mick Gray. Now... the book is $4.99. Again, it's a milestone issue because it's written to issue 75. So when it's either a new ongoing series or it's issue 25, 50, 75, 100, it's going to get charged a little bit more. But yeah, we're going to go to the description. At last, after years of exile, Wonder Woman returns to Themyscira. But in the wake of Ares escapes from his prison, the island is no longer the paradise she remembers, and the Amazons are no longer a united people. Disaster has forced Hippolyta's warriors to choose a deadly new ally, and Wonder Woman is powerless to convince them to turn back to the light. Who among the Amazons could possibly change the course of history? Only one, Diana's long-lost aunt, Antiope. A major figure of the Wonder Woman mythos returns in its extra-sized anniversary issue. Plus, Lex Luthor visits fellow Legion of Doom members, Cheetah. He comes bearing gifts, a mythical weapon, one rumored to be able to kill anything, even a god. Or, in Wonder Woman's case, a demigod. Now, I'm guessing this is your jumping on point. I'm behind on Wonder Woman. I know that for a fact. I think this is your jumping on point. I might be wrong. But to be honest, you have to read G. Willow Wilson's whole run to understand what's going on. Unfortunately, that's kind of the sad part about her run. Like, she's planted seeds to how she's leading up to this. But if you just want to jump in, issue 75 is your jumping on point. And that's all the books that are for this week. And actually, let me go get my water. So I'm going to go and clip this. I'm going to slowly waddle back. Now, I'm going to waddle back. Because here's the thing, when you talk for almost an hour straight or 30 minutes, you get thirsty. So I'm going to drink some water. But yeah, those were the books of July 24th. Now tell me, what books are you excited for? I'm excited for Batman the White Knight. And what Marvel book came out? Let me look up what Marvel book. Sorry. Supposed to be a professional pest. But yeah, let me see what Marvel book. Oh, Guardians probably. Probably Guardians. Yeah, most likely it's Guardians. Let me see. Actually, sorry. Yeah, it's probably Spider-Man or Guardians, one of those two. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff that's been going on over the weekend. Now, this I did talk already, and now we're gonna talk about this. So, two things really quick, and then Yeah, we're gonna move on. But the Avengers Endgame. Well, he's not really. Oh, actually, he was only in a scene. But Avengers Endgame star Frank Grillo Avengers Endgame star Frank Grillo reveals how many Marvel Studio movies he's still contracted for. Now, if you don't know who Frank Grillo is, he's the guy who plays Crossbones in Civil War, who, Scarlet Witch just shot him up and then he exploded and died. So, yeah. Fans, this is what's saying. Fans weren't happy when Marvel Studios decided to kill off Brock Rumlow, aka Crossbones, in the opening few minutes of Captain America: Civil War, especially as it felt that the character had barely got going. Frank Grillo did reprise the role of Avengers in Avengers Endgame for a fun cameo appearance, but the actor has now revealed that we could see more of him in the MCU. Asked about his Marvel Cinematic feature during a recent interview, Grillo revealed that he's still under contract for just under half a dozen appearances if Marvel Studio chooses to use him. You know what? This is what he says. You know what? I got 5 more movies that I'm obligated to do for Marvel if they ever call me. So who knows, man? He said before jokingly, maybe I'll be Captain America after Mackie. I'll be a middle-aged Captain America, middle-aged Italian Captain America. Think about that. It would have actually been a lot of fun seeing Crossbones and the new Captain America come to blows. But the only way that could be possible return if he's magically resurrected or it factors onto some flashbacks. Unfortunately, those options seem somewhat unlikely, but strange things have happened, so we may end up surprised. Yeah, so Frank Grillo, there's a cool picture of him right here of his costume with Crossbones and himself. He's still there, so again, we could get a flashback to him. Maybe something he does that affects Anthony Mackie's character for his TV show. So who knows? But yeah, five more movies. He could appear in anything. Next, we're gonna talk about the Kingsman, the Kingsman, the Matthew Vaughn prequel to the Secret Service. Now, the trailer came out. It looks awesome. It's set during like World War II. And it stars, well, actually, let's go with the description. The prequel boasts an all-star cast led by Ralph Fiennes as T. Lawrence, who takes in a young prospect named Conrad. He's played by Harris Dickinson in order to train him as an elite Kingsman agent. Set during and after World War I, the movie will also explore the origins of a mysterious British intelligence agency. Now, the trailer looks good, but it doesn't give us much anything except, let's see. The trailer doesn't really give us much, whole lot to go on. It does seem to have more of a serious tone than the previous films, but we do know that the plot revolves a collection of history's worst tyrants and criminals masterminds gathering to plot a war to wipe out millions and one man's race against time to stop them. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. And it's a prequel. It looks good. It does look more serious than anything else it's been in Kingsman. And you know what? Maybe this little tease for a third Kingsman film because I want to see more Eggsy. Come on. I love Eggsy. He's amazing. The guy, the actor plays him, amazing guy. But oh man. But yeah. Right now I'm looking for more stuff at the moment. Oh, okay. No, I can't talk about that. Actually, I did talk about this. Did I talk about the No, I didn't, because I did talk about this. Sorry, so as I'm doing this again, as I said before, if I pull up too many pages, my computer just freezes, which has happened before. So yeah, but right now I'm looking for more stuff. Yeah, I could talk about that right now. No, yeah, okay, I'll talk about that. Yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, actually, no, they'll go on with all the other stuff that got revealed. But sorry Sorry again. If I'm taking my time, but I'm taking my time. Okay, that's not it. Right now I'm looking. It's hard because again, a lot of stuff has happened over the week, so I'm getting a lot of stuff from like, oh, this happened, or this and this and this. But I'm looking at stuff right now. So, oh, okay. No, that's not it either. Sorry. Still looking through all the stuff at the moment. But how's everyone's day? My week. How's everyone's week? My week has been fantastic. It was hot these past few days in Chicago, so yeah, it hasn't been fun. Okay, so we'll talk about this and this. Okay, it's Chapter 2 released its Comic-Con trailer, and of course, it makes it clear that Pennywise wants revenge on the kids. The first trailer for It Chapter 2 played more like an extended clip with more random bits of footage at the end, but it's fair to say that this new Comic-Con sneak peek makes up for that. Packed full of never-before-seen footage, it reveals that Pennywise the Clown has been biding his time and plotting revenge for the past 27 years, and he's taking out his frustration out on the adult losers club in a big way, and it's going to be pretty damn hard for them to finally put an end. Yeah, and it's still rated R, so that's good. There's some creepy imagery that he has with him. You know, there's a picture of him or slash meme where he's like licking the glass, or he has his tongue on the glass. So that's cool. And then we get a couple of pictures of the adults as well. I'm really excited for It Chapter 2. I saw It Chapter 1 not when it came out, but I did see it eventually. And it's just, yeah, okay, I see the picture right now. He has a big old tongue. Sorry, I'll put up a picture here of what this guy posted. Ah, man, that picture's funny. But yeah, in Chapter 2, it's radar. It looks fun. My only concern is how they're gonna explain the God Turtle situation. Yeah, because in the movie, or technically the TV show slash movie and slash book, there's a giant turtle that stops the alien. Because the clown is technically an alien. He's not a clown, but yeah. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. But it's gonna be a longer podcast, of course. It's gonna be a longer podcast, okay? But this is news that's already been talked about. But I did talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ending the next year. I did say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7 will be the last season because you really can't do much more now. And also Disney is having their own streaming service, so they really don't want to share anything with, what is it, Jeff Loeb? That's his name, Jeff Loeb. Yeah, Jeff Loeb and Kevin Feige, they're not on talking terms. But yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will officially end after Season 7 airs in 2020. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. died after the massive success of The Avengers. While it took some time to find its feed, it quickly became a essential viewing for fans of the MCU. As time has gone by, the series has become more standalone in nature, but with the dedicated fan base, it's managed to avoid the axe for much longer than expected. Well, all good things must come to an end, and now it's been revealed that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will conclude after its 7th season airs next summer. ABC has already announced that the 7th batch of episodes would be shorter than previous seasons, and that led to speculation that will be the last. The good thing about this news, of course, is that the people working on the show can now ensure that we get a satisfying ending, unlike the Marvel TV shows on Netflix, which were canceled with no warning. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. The news comes just after hours before the show. Oh, they announced this before Comic-Con. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. At least they got the actors probably knew that that was their final contract. Because here's the thing, the actors most of the time know when their contract ends. They kind of know when shows are done. Like when Stephen Amell said, yeah, I spoke with the producers. We're gonna make the shorter season. Also, Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins. When they announced that Supernatural's ending. Jesus Christ, 2020 is just gonna be a heartbreak for me, man. Arrow's ending that year. Supernatural's ending that year. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is ending that year. Jesus, my heart. My heart. But yeah, oh my god, that's basically what kind of popped up around that time. That's when comic book TV shows started popping up more and more than usual. And to be honest, without Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we would have never gotten Ghost Rider or LMDs. Stuff that, we might not have seen ever. But yeah, I salute thee to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and to the actors, writers, and producers, everybody who's worked on it. Thank you for your amazing work. They will never see this, but I might clip this and then tweet at them. Like, thank you for all your hard work and dedication. On to the next story. Or next set of news. James Cameron confirms that Edward Furlong will return as John Connor in Terminator Dark Fate. The Terminator Dark Fate panel has just gotten underway in San Diego, and we've already have gotten a pretty major piece of news as producer James Cameron has just confirmed that Edward Furlong will indeed press his role as John Connor. Oh god, sorry. Oh man. He joins fellow Terminator 2 Judgment Day co-stars like Linda Hamilton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who will press their roles from the 1994 blockbuster, and a new cast consisting of Mackenzie Davis, Natalie Reyes, and Gabriel Luna, and Diego Boneta. I don't know why I went full announcer right there, but I did. Considering the teaser trailer seemed to imply that John Connor wouldn't have much of a role to play or even perish prior to the events of Dark Fate, Falling Expenses certainly adds another layer of intrigue to highly anticipated Judgment Day follow-up. Anticipated Judgment Day follow-up. On another note, director Tim Miller has also confirmed that the film will be definitely rated R. It was because fans demanded it that way. I had a whole other plan, but the thing is, the DNA of Terminator is rated R, a rated R-rated freaking movie. They also revealed a featurey, which there's a scene with Arnold Schwarzenegger with motion capture with his arm. I'll try to pull up a picture or frame. I'll try to look for it, but if I can, I'll just look up Terminator Dark Fate featurey, and it does look like he is not the original guy. Well, everyone predicted that he would have been the original face of Terminator, but he just might be a Terminator, to be honest. Yeah, because there's a featurey reel. Yep, with him having a mocap arm suit thing. So yeah, sorry, pull up my sleeve, but that's what I'm gonna talk about for that. This and oh god, I really don't want to talk about it, but I have to, because why not? Why not? Let me take a swig of water. Yeah, this ladies and gents, will be a longer podcast. But Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Now, it's been 34 years, but Maverick is finally back. While Top Gun Maverick has been heavily rumored to have some sort of presence at San Diego Comic-Con this year, fans were left confused when the film wasn't announced for a panel earlier this month when the official SDCC schedule was released. However, it appears that the studio was just saving the best for last. Just moments ago, Tom Cruise, with assist from Conan O'Brien, shocked the Hall H crowd when he appeared on stage and doubted the first official trailer for his highly anticipated Top Gun sequel. The legendary movie star shared a few words before rolling the footage, which also has been released online. 34 years ago, I made a film in San Diego and shot across the street in a restaurant. I always ask, when are you going to do another one? Well, you've been very patient with me. I felt like it was my responsibility to really deliver it for you. He continues. Everything you see in the film is very real and labels the sequel a love letter to aviation. And let me just say this, the trailer, it's actually really good. Now, I've never seen Top Gun. I might go see Top Gun before I see this because, I don't know, Tom Cruise is just awesome. Everything he does. I saw a trailer, he's like, should be a general by now. Oh, well, I could be. And, you know, they're saying that that one is just, they're saying that, you know, his role and what he does is old, that you don't need him, and it's like, oh my god, it looks so good. And the cinematic shots look amazing too. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. Not a lot of people are, but to be honest, yeah, it looks interesting. I'm really excited for Top Gun Maverick, and I can't wait. So, Top Gun Maverick, it's gonna be on my 2020 viewing list. Okay. Also, this is more news. From here on out, it's more SDCC news. Okay, Jay and Silent Bob reboot Red Band trailer has been released. It looks like Kevin Smith has assembled quite a cast for his Jay and Silent Bob reboot, including Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Melissa Benoist, and, well, you know, the trailer. Kevin Snooches Boochies. Kevin Smith decided not to wait until SCC and downloaded the first trailer for the Jay and Silent Bob reboot online today. The director's meta-comedy adventure will see Jason Mewes, and his hetero life mate, Bob, aka Kevin Smith, return to Hollywood to stop a reboot of Bullet Man and Chronic movie from getting made. Before the trailer hit, Smith took to Instagram and shared a post and revealed that the new take on Chronic will be played by superhero herself, Melissa Benoist. The movie will also feature appearances from Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Rosario Dawson, Jason Biggs, Shannon Elizabeth, James Van Der Beek, and a certain Avenger who was looking a bit husky the last time we saw him. Yeah, I saw the trailer. You know what? It's a funny trailer. I do like the jokes they made. That guy has no genitalia. He's tucked, men. He is tucked. He has a genitalia. But also Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie. Of course, I'm referencing American Pie because that's her famous role. That's her only famous role besides Scary Movie 2. I'm sorry. Who's James Van Der Beek? I've heard that name. Sorry. So Matt Damon, you know, okay, yeah, he's worked with. Also, Rosario Dawson's been, I think, there for the. It's the guy from the meme. This guy from the meme. Sorry, I googled his name. He's the guy from the meme. Oh my god, from Dawson Creek. Oh my god. But he's the guy who's like, sorry. He's a meme. He's a meme guy. He's a god. He will live forever. And I might have seen him in How I Met Your Mother. Other than that, to be honest, yeah, I'm really excited. And it's coming out, this year. It's coming out fall of this year. And they put the trailer up this late. Holy crap. That's going to be hard. Because when you promote a movie this late, it's kind of hard because if it comes out October or December, or... Sorry. Let me look up when this movie is coming out. Sorry. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. So this movie, when is it coming out? I'm looking at the moment. It's coming out October 15th. So it really has like 2 months, 2.5 months of production. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be hard, to be honest. To be honest, that's gonna be hard. I hope the budget is low because, geez, that's gonna be hard. Because that's how Han Solo: A Star Wars Story failed. But yeah, Jay and Silent Bob, watch the trailer. It's funny. If you're younger than 18, if you're under 18, you can't watch the trailer. There's a Green Band trailer as well, so just look up Jay and Silent Bob Green Band trailer. Other than that, a good stoner comedy by Kevin Smith. Come on. Okay, moving on. God damn it. This is one movie I don't want to talk about, but I have to for sakes of covering the news. Okay, I really don't want to talk about this, but I have to because it's as bad. Oh, people. Okay, Cats. The musical fantasy doesn't quite fall into the parameters of the type of stuff we usually cover at TVM, which is comic book movies. But there's one, for fudge sakes. But there's been such a hula bulu online since the first trailer for Cats doubted earlier tonight that we had to share it here. Tom Hooper's adaptation of the classic West End musical uses state-of-the-art effects apparently to transform the likes of Judi Dench, Jason Derulo, Idris Elba, Jennifer Hudson, Ian McKellen, Taylor Smith, Rebel Wilson into humanoid felines, and the results are they're as bad as it is. It says right here, to be fair, some of the characters don't look too bad as long as you're okay with the overall design. But there are a few shots that call to mind in the basement of Jack's music video, where your head's at, with the human feces superimposed onto balloons. Yeah, they say we'd add a synthesis, but nobody seems to have a bloody clue what Cats is about. And watching the trailer, it's so creepy. It's, oh my god, I'm not, to be honest, a lot of people are saying this is as bad as the Sonic trailer, and the Sonic trailer was not that good. Now, you could watch the trailer like, oh, I'm excited for Cats. I watched the trailer and yeah, I'm not watching that movie. Sorry. I'm not a big musical guy, but I did see Les Mis, and that was probably the only musical movie I've ever watched. But Cats, yeah, no, sorry. Oh my god. Just no. It looks so bad. And even the comments just someone just there's a picture here of a meme. I don't know if I want to post it or not. If it depends. There's a picture of the Cats. And there's a phone. Let me call Thanos. He needs to snap this away. But yeah. Yeah, the CGI doesn't... I'm so quiet with this because I don't know what to say, because it doesn't look good in my opinion, and in other people's opinion it doesn't look good either. It's you know what? This movie most likely will make bank because it will hit the furry community. The furry community will love this. They might like it, they may not. I don't know, but I'm gonna move on because that's a rabbit hole nobody wants to go to. Yeah. So yeah, no. Uh, I yeah, that cat stuff still has me, But we're gonna go to some lighthearted stuff. Now, Supergirl actor Jeremy Jordan confirms season 5 return. Andrew books up to series regular. Entertainment Tonight has confirmed today that Jeremy Jordan will return for a 3-episode arc during the second half of Supergirl season 5. Following the eagerly awaited Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. However, further details on the circumstances behind when Shot's return are being kept under wraps for now. Jordan left the series after season 3 to return to his Broadway roots and shared a message after the finale promising that he would be back for season 4, but with Lex Luthor and Agent Liberty, it would seem as though the writers ran out of time to revisit the future and went status with the Legion of Superheroes. Is this photos? Oh, this is from the finale. Photos from season finale. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, I miss Win. You could easily. I mean, Brainy's good. He's good, but he's not Win. I miss Win. He's better than Brainy, in my opinion, character-wise, because we had Win for 3 seasons. So I don't know. But I'm sad we're only gonna get him for 3 episodes. I wish I wish he would be there for a little bit longer. Maybe 15 episodes, please. But yeah, he's gonna come back. Hopefully he does more. They give him, a lot, like make him dedicate 1 episode to him. That's it. But yeah, that's all for Supergirl at the moment. Now we're gonna go to Arrow. Arrow actor Ben Lewis promoted to series regular for the upcoming final season of Arrow. SDCC is full swing, but fans don't have to wait until the show's panel this Saturday. Like his co-star Catherine Magna, who was also promoted to series regular, Lewis joined the CW drama to portray one of Oliver Queen's children in a number of flash-forward scenes that gives viewers a look at Star City in the year 2049. While there currently aren't a lot of details on how Lewis' character will factor into the upcoming season, the expanded role of Mia Smoke and William Clayton strongly suggests that the 2049 storyline will play a significant part in the show's conclusion. And the season 8 will premiere on October 15th. So, older William will be back for a full season. So that's cool. Okay, so lots of juicy stuff. And sorry, I really don't want to be quiet for this, but wait, what? Oh, sorry. This is weird. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's gonna be a long podcast. Okay. Halloween sequels officially announced. Halloween Kills 2020 and Halloween Ends 2021. On the heels of the recent news of the follow-up of David Gordon Green's well-received Halloween revival, it's officially moving forward with the Firestarter scribe Scott Teams on board to pen and to write the script. Universal and Blumhouse have just confirmed at SDC that we'll actually get two back-to-back sequels. Halloween Kills will slice into theaters October 16th, 2020. Halloween Ends will finish the trilogy presumably at October 15th, 2021. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. So, I saw Halloween. That movie was good. It brought back to what Halloween was. It brought back what is it Mike Myers? No, it's not Mike Myers. No, it is Mike Myers. Michael Myers. Sorry, Michael Myers. I'm thinking the actor. My bad. Yeah, Michael Myers is back as being scary after his crappy sequels. Now, 2 back-to-back sequels will be difficult because if the second one's not that good, the third one will not be as good. But how they did it in 2018, I think, will be a good trilogy or a good new trilogy, because technically with the new Halloween movie, everything else, the previous sequels don't matter. The only one is number 1, the Halloween 2018, the 2 sequels, and that's it. Now, oh my god, I really can't wait for that, because yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be good. And whatever one returning with Jamie Lee Curtis, oh my god, yes. And Judy Gear and Andy Mataki. Oh my god, yeah. Bring on more Halloween, please. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next set of news. And now this is big. This is big because this creates so many possibilities, so many things. CW and DC TV are pulling out all stops for the upcoming Crisis on Infinite Earths event. And earlier today, Deadline learned that both Tyler Hoechlin, who plays Superman in Supergirl, and Brandon Routh, who has played Superman in Superman Returns in 2006, will both suit up as Superman for the highly anticipated crossover set to air this fall. Now, Ralph, who is currently the star of DC's Legends of Tomorrow, will reprise his role as Clark Kent Superman for the first time in well over a decade. Having originally played the Man of Steel in 2006 in Bryan Singer's Superman Returns, in addition to his role as Superman, he'll also feature prominently in his series' regular role as Ray Palmer. Hoechlin is, of course, the Arrowverse's Superman, having appeared on multiple episodes of Supergirl and featuring in last year's Elseworlds crossover. The 5-part Crisis on Infinite Earths will easily be the CW's most ambitious crossovers yet, and we'll see the heroes from Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman unite to stop a common enemy. The first 3 installments will end in December, and the final 2 chapters coming our way in January. With 2 Men of Steel now on board, it remains to be seen whether or not CW also have plans to bring back Network's original Superman's. Basically, they have to bring Tom Welling as Superman in this. Sorry, I'm geeking over this because we're getting 2 Superman in Crisis. When people are gonna die, characters are gonna die. This crossover is big. This is the biggest crossover for a TV show. It's gonna create ramifications. Oh my god, this is oh my god, we're gonna get 2 Supermen. Also, Brandon Routh said his version will be kind of like Kingdom Come as well. So we're gonna get an older Superman, a younger Superman, and we might get hopefully, please, CW, contact Tom Welling. You do that, you get a trio of Supermen. Having the Superman of my childhood be in that crossover, my god. Sorry, geeking out. I'm geeking out. It's just awesome. But okay, yeah, I'm really excited for crossover this year. It's gonna be amazing. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. It's just my geeky heart. It's just amazing. I'm happy I live in an age where I'm just getting stuff that I read and grew up on. Because I was a kid that liked it, but not everyone liked it. Here's the thing. I would talk about this stuff and nobody would hear me. Nobody. But then years later, everyone gets on it, and now everyone likes it. Like, what the hell? Where were you when I wanted to talk about it, huh? Huh? But let's go. But yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths, the biggest crossover ever to happen upon my eyes. I don't know why I said ears, but upon my eyes this year. But this is cool because I will finally get Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond, the complete series, limited edition, Blu-ray announced. 4th season may still... Wait, what? Okay, what? Okay, I need to read this. During the Batman Beyond 20th anniversary reunion panel yesterday, Warner Bros. Home Entertainment delighted fans with an official announcement for a remastered Batman Beyond the Complete Series Limited Edition Blu-ray set, which will hit digital HD services on October 15th, following by physical release on October 29th, 2019. The six disc set will include all 52 episodes, 41 of which have been fully remastered, a newly remastered Blu-ray representation of Batman Beyond, Return of Joker, which is probably my favorite Batman related movie. It's top there. 11 episodes were unable to be completely remastered due to masters suffering irreparable damage from Father Time, but they were still managed to enhance to a degree. Additionally, the set will include 15 brand new features, which are highlighted below by the two new extensive inside looks from acclaimed series. The set is currently available on pre-order on Amazon for $100. On another note, Batman Beyond co-creator Bruce Timm revealed during the panel yesterday that a fourth season, despite the series being off air nearly 2 decades, can't be ruled out just yet. If this thing sells like crazy on Blu-ray and creates buzz, that will make it more possible. I'm sorry. I grew up on Batman. I grew up on Batman Beyond. Batman, the animated Batman. This is my childhood. Why is my childhood coming back? The feels of this SDCC. My God. But yeah. But someone put up a meme of don't do that. Don't give me hope, Hawkeye. Oh my God, that'll be awesome. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, this will be good. Dude, if this sells, which I have to get this because I'm a big fan of this. But yeah, oh my God, dude, man, Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, if he's the perfect Batman replacement in my opinion. As much as like Nightwing, Damian, everybody, Terry McGinnis is a perfect replacement for Batman. Come on. But yeah, oh my God, Batman Beyond, I grew up on that. I actually, if you saw on the set for my second set, I have a Batman Beyond statue when I was a kid. I've kept that for that long. Believe me, I love Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond is my jam. Now, we're going to talk about The Walking Dead. Season 10 trailer release as Diana Guerrero confirms exit from the series. Now, oh, sorry. I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. Sorry, I got to blow my nose. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Oh, man. Oof. Yeah, Diana Guerrero is the latest cast member to bid farewell to The Walking Dead. During the show's Hall H panel earlier today, the Black Panther star confirmed that the upcoming 10th season will be her last. This effectively leaves Norman Reedus, Daryl, aka Daryl, the show's new lead following the departures of Andrew Lincoln and Lauren Cohan, Maggie Green. I like to say this has been one of the privileged joys of my life to play this role and to be amongst the people and and those that are not here right now, and amongst all of you. She told fans in attendance, "I'm very thankful for the experience and I've had in ways that I can't even express right now. My heart does not leave in any way, shape, or form. Guerrero's worth in Hollywood has increased tenfold since he started Black Panther. In Black Panther, she was Okoye. She was perfect as Okoye. Black Panther, and became a recurring presence in the MCU. So this is really no great surprise." In other news, the first trailer for Walking Dead Season 10 is released, and as well revealing that Negan is going to be a free man, and we see the Whispers continue to plot. Now, I gave up on The Walking Dead, so I really don't care for The Walking Dead. I just want to talk about it. She's leaving the show, so that's it. Walking Dead. Sorry, but you've lost my interest since the end of season 7. I will not continue watching. You took out Rick Grimes. You killed Carl. I'm done with the show, to be honest. It's just, to me, Walking Dead was about Carl and Rick's journey in surviving the apocalypse, and the way they did certain storylines were just, it was no good. I'm sorry, but when a show has like 3 to 4 bad seasons compared to like really good seasons, it's hard to come back to. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it for The Walking Dead. Now, oh, okay. Charlie's Angels coming to 4K and Ultra HD. Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle coming. Oh, okay. Sony Pictures Home Entertainment announced earlier this week that ahead of the doubt of Elizabeth Banks' new Charlie's Angels, this November, they will release a Charlie's Angels on 4K, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle on 4K and Blu-ray. Now, it'll be available on October 22nd, and they're available to purchase or pre-order on Amazon. Yeah, I watched these when I was a kid, and Lucy Liu was my crush. Huh? Oh wow, this cover, the way they have this cover, they got Lucy Liu right, but they can't get the name of the actor, because it says Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, and Lucy Liu. Lucy Liu is on with her name, but Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore are switched. Don't know why, but they could easily fix that. Yeah, Lucy Liu was my crush when I was younger. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Lucy Liu, you the best. But yeah, those were my Charlie's Angels. That was my Charlie's Angels. So when I grew up, then I watched the TV show. The TV show's way better. But yeah, if you want to watch Charlie's Angels, the big screen with Elizabeth Banks, November 15th is the date. Now this is the show I'm very excited for Netflix. The Witcher epic first trailer. Yeah. Henry Cavill may have moved on from the role of Superman, maybe not. But after his superb turn in Mission Impossible Fallout, the actor is now making a leap into the small screen. Netflix, The Witcher. Technically, Netflix isn't small anymore. They produce some really good content. This definitely looks like it could be the online streaming service on Game of Thrones. There's plenty here, which should satisfy fans both of the video games, series, novels. It looks absolutely epic. Henry Cavill definitely seems to be comfortable in this role as the badass demon hunter. The Witcher doubts later this year, and we'll no doubt start seeing more from it very soon. And show Geralt of Rivera, a solitary monster hunter. Oh god, I've been burping all day. Oh, sorry. Solitary monster hunter struggles to find his place in a world where people often prove more wicked than beasts. But when destiny hurdles him toward a powerful sorceress and a young princess with a dangerous secret, the three must learn to navigate the increasingly volatile continent together. And it looks awesome. There's monsters, and Henry Cavill as his character, which I don't know his name. Let me look up the name, because I never played The Witcher. I never read any novels, but I know the games are very popular amongst the gaming community. So, plus Henry Cavill's a pretty good actor, so I give him that much. I believe in this. Geralt of Rivera. Yeah, so Geralt of Rivera. Yeah, there's gonna be monsters in this. It looks epic. I watched the trailer. It looks good, and it does look like it's real. It looks like a really good adaptation. And you know what? If he quits Superman for this, and the show's really good, understandably. Also, the only thing I would love to see Henry Cavill do for The Witcher, this is just, I just want to say it because I've seen the video game covers. Give him a beard. Give him that white beard. Come on. He's grown a beard. He's grown a mustache for Mission Impossible. Come on. But other than that, yeah, I'm really excited. And The Witcher, when is it coming out? Doesn't say it, but I'm really excited for The Witcher. Okay. Now, more Walking Dead news, but not the TV show. Rick Grimes led the Walking Dead movies to be released exclusively in theaters. Now, I saw the trailer. I said, "Oh, they're putting it in theater. Not gonna watch it." But when it is revealed that Andrew Lincoln had decided to leave The Walking Dead, most fans assumed that his character was going to be killed off. Well, we soon learned that wasn't the case, and AMC later announced a trilogy of TV movies revolving around Rick Grimes. While ratings for the show continue to climb, the network is clearly confident that the movies will be a success because it's now been confirmed that Universal Pictures will distribute them exclusively in theaters. No release date has been announced and remains untitled, but the teaser below makes it clear that the movie will deal with what comes next for Rick. Whether we get actually a trilogy will now more than likely hinge on how well the first installment performs, and it will be interesting seeing how the project is handled, and it will have to appeal to both regular moviegoers and longtime fans of the zombie genre. Now, here's the thing: you can't put these movies in theaters because, yeah, it's gonna flop. To be honest, here's the thing: this is a conundrum also for the Flash TV show, because early on I wanted the actor Grant Gustin to play the Flash, but then I had to think, like, logically, he can't do both. I'm sorry. Even if you put him in that one, everyone's going to be confused. Like, why is this guy here? I've never seen him before. You Google him. Oh, he has a TV show. I could go watch that. But I could just watch this movie and then just wait for the show to end and then the whole season to end and then binge watch it. Because then you have to mention stuff that's happened. And that's the thing when you make TV show movies to go for actual moviegoers. Moviegoers depend. Here's the thing: the only people that are going to watch this are fans of The Walking Dead, because the zombie genre is big, but isn't as big as it was like 10 years ago, in my opinion. Tell me, when was the last good zombie movie we got? We haven't had a good zombie movie in years. I could look up zombie movie right now. (2018). Let's see. Let's just to. Yeah, what was a good zombie movie? What's a good zombie movie for 2018? Day of the Dead, Bloodline. Never heard of it. The Cure. Never heard of it. Cargo. Never heard of it. The Night That Eats the World. Never heard of it. An Accidental Zombie. Never heard of it. And Apocalypse. So I did hear of this, but it's more like a musical / comedy. So I don't count that as zombie, but you get my point. There hasn't been a good zombie movie in a long time. The Resident Evil movies don't count because those are crap. Those are popcorn films. They're not good adaptations of Resident Evil games, and they're not that good films. So don't pull that on me. Tell me, what was the last good zombie movie you've seen? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, the Walking Dead movie, I'm sorry, it's not gonna earn jack. It's not gonna earn that much money. But considering it's gonna be on a TV movie budget, it might make its money back. Who knows? But who knows? Who really knows? Now, okay, I'll talk about this. And dish. And sorry. Okay, now, there we go. Now, Entertainment Weekly is reporting that Mehcad Brooks will be departing Supergirl in the first half of the upcoming 5th season. He'll be leaving on his own accord in order to focus on furthering his feature film career and develop a cable series in which he would star in the lead role. He's also in the midst of writing a book. Brooks has been with the superhero series since it started in 2015. His departure now leaves only 3 original cast members: Melissa Benoist, Kyler Lee. Oh God, I don't even know how to say the name. David Harewood as part of the season 5 cast. No word yet on how his Jimmy Olsen will be written off, nor is there any information regarding this possible availability for the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, but showrunners Robert Rovner and Jessica Kuehler are leaving the door open for him to return down the line. Oh God, sorry. We love McCod, and we're sad to see him leave the show as a series regular, but we're excited for both McCod and James Olsen's future. He'll also be part of our Supergirl family, and we'll look forward to James returning to National City at some point to visit his sister and his super friends. To be honest, it's understandable because really Jimmy hasn't. Yeah, they made him Guardian, which they had him for like season 2, and then season 3 he did nothing with that, or was it season 3 he became Guardian? And he quit. He stopped being Guardian. And actually, there was a good while where he didn't dress up in Guardian, and then they gave him powers. But it's like, either give Jimmy something to do, or just don't, because Jimmy Olsen. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wish the best to the actor, but yeah, even the comments said they really don't know what to do with him once they jumped ship to CW. Yeah, him and Melissa didn't have much chemistry, but really by the end of the first CW episode, they threw out that story that then he didn't get much to do until season 4. Yeah, which when he got superpowers, he started being more of a manager role. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, his Jimmy Olsen is okay. It's just they never knew what to do with him, unfortunately. But yep, we're gonna move on right now. So, Zombieland double tap teaser poster asks you to get ready for seconds this summer. Yeah, Sony Pictures may be sending out SDCC this year, but it appears that they're still getting on the festivities. As just moments ago, the studio downloaded the first official teaser poster for Ruben Fleischer's Zombieland Double Tap. While the teaser trailer isn't expected to out this weekend, it does seem increasingly likely we'll find it online before Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I'm excited for because Quentin Tarantino is literally one of the best directors in Hollywood at the moment. But yeah, it brings back the original cast, which is Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, and we'll introduce new characters played by Zoe Deutch, Evan Jogia, Rosario Dawson, Thomas Middleton, Luke Wilson, plus Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, yes, really, are also set to cameo appearances as fictionalized versions of themselves. And it's hitting wait, what? Okay, on the poster stocks, on the website it says, on the poster it says October 18th, and then the over here is in the website it says October 11th. Let me look that up. I saw Zombieland, and once again, I'm like, it's a good movie. Again, you waited super long for the TV show. I mean, for the movie, but it's coming out October 18th. October 18th. You waited way too long. Yeah, it's also the 10th anniversary of the original release. Here's the thing. I like the film, but you're having late promotion for the film. That's what failed Han Solo, a Star Wars story. Also, it's been 10 years. I'm sorry, but when a movie waits so long for a sequel, it's too long. with Split and I'll say the Split and Glass. Those movies were good because Split, we didn't find out it was a sequel to Unbreakable until the very end, and then when we got the third movie to end the series, we're like, oh my god, they're bringing everything together, and that's how you build up hype. Like, you don't do hype until like it almost to the finish line. You do it like 6 months to 9 months before your movie releases. It might earn money, but here's the thing. A lot of people forgot about this film. It's a good comedy, but again, it's just gonna be hard. I mean, finally they're getting a sequel, but it's like you waited way too long, in my opinion. And yeah, but you know what? Once the trailer comes out, I will watch the movie because you know what? It's good to see Zombieland again. The original cast. It's hard to see the original cast come together. Now, will they, what will they do? That's the thing. What will they do that they'll bring everything together? I don't know what to tell you. Sorry I'm being quiet with that, but yeah, 10 years later, Zombieland 2. Okay, now, The Boys, which is coming out on Amazon Prime, receives early season 2 renewal ahead of next week's season premiere. Amazon Prime Video seems to be feeling quite bullish about The Boys, as they've announced an early season 2 renewal for the upcoming live-action adaptation of Garth and Derek Robertson's comic, which has Seth Rogen, who's on Longshot and Preacher, and Eric Kripke of Supernatural and Timeless, attached as executive producers. Additionally, Amazon has announced that You're the Worst star Aya Cash will join the cast of season 2 as Super Stormfront, who in the comics is a male character known for being an unrepentant bigot and alarmist of the Hitler Youth. Oh God. And one of the most powerful superhumans on Earth. Yeah, they 8 episodes for season set to premiere next Friday. And you know what? The Boys, I'm really excited because Carl Urban, being anything in superheroes is awesome. He was perfect in Dread, and you know what? He plays. Carl Urban is just a delight to watch on screen. To be honest, he's a delight. So, yeah. Okay, before I jump on to this. Okay, I do. Oh God. Okay, I want to talk about that. And I will talk about that. I have to pick and choose now. Okay, geez, there is still a lot to talk about. But I'll try to cut up short. And yeah, Watchmen trailer confirms that HBO's series is a sequel and features some jaw-dropping reveals. Now, it's going to be a good show, trust me. HBO has released the first trailer for Watchmen, and as well as confirming that this is indeed a sequel to the original comic book series, there are some massive jaw-dropping reveals. For starters, Jean Smart is playing FBI agent Laurie Blake, a character fans will know as Silk Spectre number 2. It seems that she has taken her father's name and never married Night Owl. Then, right at the end of the sneak peek, we see Dr. Manhattan has returned to Earth after relocating to Mars. The question is, what does he want, and is he considering a hero or a villain now? Regardless of what the answer may be, it's clear that there isn't going to be a standalone story set in the same world as Watchmen. It will address what happened in the original tale in a big way, and that's definitely something to be excited about. Now, I saw the trailer like, oh my God. Like, yes. Because I read the original Watchmen book. I watched the Zack Snyder movie, which the book's a little bit better, but the movie's really enjoyable. And now with Doomsday Clock, God knows what's going on with that book, because I feel like that book's never going to end. I'm sorry. I love Jeff Johns, but I think DC's dicking him over. But yeah, the SDCC trailer was awesome, and then just, it looks great. Jeremy Irons maybe playing an older version of Asmodeus. I can't say his name. God damn it. But yeah, Jeremy Irons, oh my god, it's just the beginning. I think that's how he says it. But at the end, we get the awesome shot of the trailer. Oh my god, it blows my mind. We get a man in a suit bending down, getting a Dr. Manhattan mask. His hand is blue. He picks it up, and that's the end of the shot of the trailer. And it's like, Dr. Manhattan's back. Yeah, and you know what? I'm excited for the show. And you know what? Ever since Doomsday Clock, I've been enjoying Watchmen, anything Watchmen related, more and more. And with this show coming on HBO, I think this will be a good replacement for Game of Thrones, because Watchmen, to be honest, it looks really good. The people who are in it are passionate, and you know what? It looks really good. You know what? I'm really excited for the Watchmen. I'm really I'm really excited for that show. And then and they're like, there's one guy who just is in the trailer. He says, "Oh, maybe Dr. Manhattan." He's like, "Please, he's in Mars." And they show a little picture. They show a video of him in Mars, which I think is just some footage they used for the Watchmen movie. Because if they had to animate that or do that shot, oh my god, balls. But yeah, a few more things, and then I'll go to the big stuff. And okay, no, I gotta talk about a few more things. Sorry, okay. I have to do this really now. Okay. Batwoman Season 1 will feature the deadly Batman villain Hush and a Burt Ward cameo. Now, the character of Tommy Elliott, who ultimately becomes the supervillain Hush, but we're seeing his origins on why he hates Batman so much. Dryce explains. While Hush will likely be the most talked about reveal from the panel, it also announced that Burt Ward, who played Robin in the 1960s classic Batman series, will also make an appearance at some point in Season 1. Now, people are saying that he's also gonna be in the crossover or some capacity, but yeah, Hush is coming to Batwoman. What? Come on! I'm excited for Hush, because he's like, Batman's gone. I have his hate. You know what? This new bad person. Let me just go after them. You know what? I'm really excited for this. And you know what? The costume isn't hard to do. But yeah, you know what? I'm really excited for this. Because you know what? He could be like, I followed the original Batman. You're no Batman. And she could be like, yeah, I'm Batwoman. Which might not be the best lines to do right now after Captain Marvel. But you know what? Again, I like Hush as a character. And to be honest, he hasn't been nothing. They've done nothing with him in the comics besides, send him off to a parallel world. So, I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to move on to the next set of news. Before I do that, let me go talk about this, and this. Again, it's going to be a long podcast, people. Okay. Now, Arrow star Katie Cassidy Rogers to make her directorial doubt in the show's final season. Now, Katie Cassidy Rogers has played the significant role on Arrow since the first season of Arrow. Now, the actress has earned a key role in production of the final season while speaking with Entertainment Weekly's. I'm not gonna say all that. Sorry, but yeah, she's directing an episode, and yeah, she will direct an episode in season 8 season of Arrow, like Melissa Benoist, who will also direct, and also Katie Lotz. She's also directing an episode in Legend. Oh wow! Through years, I've always had, I always have wanted to. I just started shouting more and shouting more, and recently I did the Warner Bros. Directors Program, which was incredible. Rogers explained it's going to be fun, and I can't wait to direct all of you. You know what? She's an awesome actress, and I love her evil take on evil Laurel Lance, or Earth 2 Laurel Lance, and how they turned her around. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, and when they killed her off, it just, you felt a void of no Laurel Lance. And you know what? I think she could dig it. She can do a good directing job, because I think everyone's directed an episode has done a good job. Also, what's his name? Danielle Panabaker. She directed the Godspeed episode. That was cool. Her first ever episode was awesome, and I like that the actors are like, I want to direct. I want to, let me just test out, test the waters directing an episode, and also directing with Godspeed and using, a Flash villain, like amazing. But I've fallen behind this show. Preacher season 4, which is the final season of Preacher, the fourth final season. Preacher returns for its fourth and final season in just a few short weeks. And to get fans properly paid, AMC has released an absolutely wild Comic-Con trailer for the upcoming season, which will finally see something go straight to hell. And it looks like Jesse Custer, aka actor Dominic Cooper, and Tulip O'Hare, actress Ruth Negga, Neja. I'm gonna go with Neja. Oh God. Anyway I say that, it's just Negga. Anyway I say it sounds bad in my head. Sorry. Are definitely coming along for the ride. However, before we get to that, the dynamic duo will have to rescue their pal Cassidy, who's played by Joseph Gilgun, for the most unfortunate circumstances. Now, I watched the first season and then I stopped watching. I fell behind the show, and you know what? I need to catch up. But yeah, Preachers, is amazing. I recommend the show. I need to catch up very badly. But yeah. And yeah, okay. Okay, now we're going to move on to some awesome news now. Okay, that will be the last thing I talk about. Okay, that thing will be the last thing I talk. Well, not the last thing, but a few more things, and then I'll be done. Again, it's going to be a longer podcast. Sorry, everyone. Oliver Queen has one more thing left to do in its final season trailer. Now, they released the final trailer for the season 8, and basically there's probably like 20 to 30 seconds of new footage, but other than that, everything else is, recapping of what's happening. And you know what? Oliver Queen is given a new costume. Let me just say this. It's a mix of the season 5 costume and season 1 costume. And you know what? It looks really awesome. Now, Oliver has a new costume. Also, Katie Cassidy has a new costume, which looks more and more like her Black Canary counterpart. And also, Diggle, aka Spartan, will also get a new suit. Now, again, I don't know what to expect for this season of Arrow, because it's the final season of Arrow, and it's 10 episodes. I don't know what they could do. Adrian Chase is coming back. Tommy Merlin's coming back. So we're getting either time travel or multiverse. So either when the Monitor took him, the Monitor's like, here, find me some people. You will need them for the biggest war you will ever fight. Now. Oh my God, I really can't wait. And you know what? It looks awesome. And I love the trailer. It's so emotional because it brings back heavy themes that has been playing in Oliver's life for over years and years. And it's emotional. It's amazing to see the journey of how this show began, because when I saw this, I'm like, it's Arrow. I mean, it's Green Arrow. I'm getting Green Arrow in TV format. I loved him in Smallville, but we're getting a different version of him. And you know what? I predicted some things along. I wish I created a podcast very early on in my life, because I had a prediction in before the end of season 1 where I did predict to my friend, like, maybe Oliver will lose his bow and get a more comic accurate bow. And you know what? He did. And you know what? I miss talking about, like, stuff about that with friends. And maybe, I know I just covered news, but I do want to talk more about stuff. Maybe next time, I'll try to make something for myself. Make this, you know, maybe instead of doing, like, long podcasts, I could do, just news. And then, like, do segments, like 10-minute segments of what I want to talk about. I might do that, but yeah, can't wait for Arrow Season 8. Now, yeah, okay, so this is something I did talk about. They can't use, this is about Brandon Routh being in about Superman. Now, Brandon Routh will play Kingdom Come Superman, because they can't use a Superman Return costume, so we'll be wearing a Kingdom Come costume. Brandon Routh just revealed the S on stage. It looks awesome. Yeah, after being confirmed that his reprised role as Superman in the upcoming Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, yesterday Ralph took the stage to share that the audience that he wouldn't be able to use the original costume from 2006, and then unzipped his hoodie to reveal a Kingdom Come Superman logo. So yes, yeah, okay, so this is something I already talked about, but yeah. It's just more pictures of him, wearing a costume. Now, we did get a season 5 trailer for Supergirl. It looks really good, but it's dealing with more political stuff, which it's tiptoeing to, like, it's stuff that here's the thing about Supergirl. They go so deep into politics where some episodes are like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch politics. Now, it's dealing with the aftermath of how season 4 ended, and it's teasing a big new threat, which is Leviathan, which right now the comics are dealing with. And John Cryer is also coming back. And yeah, so yeah, this year she takes on Leviathan and faces what could be the toughest challenge yet. Her most trusted friends, Leland Luthor, has finally turned on her. I don't think she's turned on her. I think she's just going to be mean. They're just going to be like, you never told me the truth, Kara. Because in the trailer, Lena tells Kara that, I know you're Supergirl. And she punches her, and Supergirl gets knocked out. And you know what? It'll create a new dynamic for them. But eventually they're going to be buddy-buddy. But I like the new costume. It looks better in live action than it does in pictures. So that's always a good. Now, again, it's just... It also goes into, like, tech is bad. People don't pay attention anymore. It's like, no. Please don't tell me tech is bad. Please don't be a Grant Morrison guy. Because in the comics, Grant Morrison is like, technology is evil. Don't use technology. For, what is it? Infinite Crisis? I think that's the storyline. But yeah, I mean, I'm still down to see Supergirl. Yeah, there's even a comment right here. Supergirl likes to tackle political and social issues, unlike the other Arrowverse shows. So it seems like they're dealing with technology this season. I'm sure Leviathan will be honing in on that and using that as the basis of their evil plan as the big bads of the season. I hope the Lena's car stuff is handled well, but ultimately she tries to redeem herself and become a good guy again. Cool to get Megan Raph on the show, but also excited to see Lex to be good because Cryer was so good. I hope we get scenes with him. Yeah, that's the only thing I have a problem with season 4 of Supergirl. We never got scenes with John Cryer's Lex and God damn it, John Cryer and Tyler Hoechlin's Superman. Sorry for that weird pause. We're also getting a female Brainiac 5. Yeah, we're also getting apparently a female version of Brainiac 5, which, actually, let me read that. Yeah, plus Megan Raph from Hawaii Five-0 is joining the series as female Brainiac 5. Julio Gonzalez has been cast as Adrian Rojas, aka Arcadia, and Star Nair from Game of Thrones will be playing an original character named William Day. Now, yeah, the trailer looks really good, so I can't really wait for that. Now, okay, Now, season 6 of The Flash. Now, we got a trailer for it, and let me just say this. The voiceover, whoever chose this actor to play him, I love you because, my God, you brought back so many memories for me. Now, I'm going to make the big Marvel news at the end. Because I really... So, I will talk about that, and that's it. Okay, I'll talk about that too in the middle. And that. And that. Okay. On to the last few sets of news. Now, The Flash confirmed today at their annual San Diego Comic-Con panel that the Aquaman 6 and the sixth season big bad will be Bloodwork. Now, that he will be played by Sandil Ramamurthy. Now, he will play a character named Dr. Ramsey Russo, a genius physician and the world's leading expert on hematological and oncology. Russo used to work with Caitlin, and rekindles their friendship after they are reunited by an unexpected event, but their longtime bond is quickly shattered when the Doctor's desire to defy the laws of nature takes him down a dark path, one that transformed Russo from an old friend to the most chilling villain Team Flash has ever faced from the monstrous Bloodwork. Now, Bloodwork, I do know that villain because I read him in the Flash Rebirth comic. He was in the storyline for like 4 issues, so I know how he looks like. But all I kept thinking, the actor, he played Suresh. I think, is it Suresh? I don't want to... Or Mohinder. Was it Mohinder? I think it was Mohinder from Heroes. So I'll pull up a picture of him. Yes, I can't pronounce his name. He's from Chicago too, so yeah. Good to see always a Chicago person. Yeah, he was in here. Mohinder Suresh. So yeah, he was in Heroes. He was awesome in Mohinder Suresh. So I really can't wait for him. Oh man, yeah. So getting him as a villain. So it looks like it's still dealing with ramifications from season 5. Season 5 was okay. Again, we got Reverse Flash as a big bad at the end of the season, so the Reverse Flash was technically the villain of the whole season, but not really, because Cicada was also the big bad. I don't know. Season 5 was complicated, which they could have, not made it so goddamn complicated, but that's what happens when a new showrunner. Things are tried, some things don't work, some things do, but season 5 happened. But yeah, Bloodwork. Really can't wait for that. Plus, they got a fantastic actor. I love that actor. He's fantastic. I love them in Heroes. I really can't wait for him for Flash. Now, we're going to talk about Titan Season 2. Now, they announced that Season 2 will come out September 6th on the DC streaming service. Now, yeah, so we've known for a while now that the comic book adaptation would come back for another go, but during the recent panel at SDCC, the DC Universe confirmed that second season of Titans will premiere September 16th. Although plot details remain under wraps, their series' sophomore outing will see newcomer England Ezai Morales and Natalie Gumed make their doubt as Bruce Wayne, Deathstroke, and Mercy Graves, respectively. Yeah. Oh, and also they renewed Doom Patrol for a second season as well. So that's always good. Also, Doom Patrol is one of my favorite TV shows on the DC streaming service. It's probably one of my favorite DC TV show right now, besides Preacher and Night Zombie. So that's not really, connected. But yeah. Few more things now. Okay. Few more things and then I'm done. You don't have to hear me talk anymore. Okay? Now, Harley Quinn takes on the Joker and more DC characters in the latest trailer for the adult animated series. Now, Previously released trailers for Harley Quinn has showcased her serious comedic style, but a newly released teaser for DC Universe once again shows up ante. DC shows once again and ups the ante. Now, among the noticeable moments that occurred through the exciting chaotic footage is a fight with the Joker, a fun interaction with Kaylee Cuoco's Mad Clown and Batman, and also there's a brief moment that seems to suggest that Harley Quinn will or maybe have a romance with Poison Ivy. Now, it's darker. It's rated R. It's a rated R cartoon. So, and the animation looks good. It doesn't look too bad. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this because it looks good, but it's rated R, and because people feel like rated R should be just F-bombs and blood and badassery. I don't know, but I'm really excited for the show though. I will watch it though. So Harley Quinn will come out later this year, I think, or if not early next year. Oh, and also in other news, Young Justice season 4 will happen. Now, a lot of people didn't believe we were going to get a Young Justice season 4, but it's been renewed and confirmed now. Yeah, with the third season expected to wrap up at the end of the summer, DC Universe has officially renewed their acclaimed animated series Young Justice for a fourth season, presumably set to air in 2020 or 2021 calendar year. No word yet on the episode count, but another 26 installments seems to be about right. It's also still early in any potential plot details, but expect our heroes to tackle another deadly threat to humanity, and will also introducing a number of new young heroes to add to their ever-growing roster. The currently ongoing third season has already been setting the stage for an inevitable showdown with Darkseid, but it remains to be seen whether we'll actually see the war in season 3 or the official season 4. So, season 4. I mean, we're getting season 4, so I'm just happy it just didn't get canceled. Young Justice season 4, I'm happy you're back. So, that's all. Now, a few more things and then I'm done. It's like, Jesus, it's 11:30. Legends of Tomorrow, Olivia Swann's astrologue revealed to be the big bad of season 5. Now, John Constantine has long been played by the tragic accident at Newcastle, which saw him accidentally send young child astrologue to hell after a failed exorcism. However, it wasn't until Constantine reunited with a now grown Astra during his trip to hell that he was forced to face his sins of his past, and it looks like Hellblazer's mistakes will continue to haunt him in the upcoming 5th season of Legends of Tomorrow. As star, Olivia Swann has been promoted to series regular following her doubt last season, yet fans shouldn't expect Swann's character to immediately have a bigger presence on the show, as producer Kato Shimizu revealed to Entertainment Weekly that Astra will actually be the big bad of season 5. While it's clear that Astra's goals will be in Legend season 5, the season 4 finale saw that the villain unleashes the souls of Genghis Khan, Charles Manson, and other violent figures. Now, it could be that they have to hunt down, previous dictators. That could be the thing for next year. But I was expecting something else for Legend season 5 because, they have to up the ante each year. So, but maybe having more of a connection to Constantine is more better, because having Constantine is good. It's just when you have him, you gotta have more stuff, more magic. It was okay season 4. They did get too silly with it, which in my opinion, you can't have too much silliness. You gotta have some, silliness, and then some of the things they said and some things they do contradict what previous seasons have done or said. But I really can't wait for season 5. Now, this is confirmed now. It's confirmed, finally, that Avengers Endgame snaps away Avatar to officially become the highest grossing movie of all time worldwide. After Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige alluded to it on the Hall H stage tonight, San Diego Comic-Con, Walt Disney Studios officially announced that with a global haul of 2.789 billion, Marvel's Endgame is now the highest grossing movie of all time, breaking the decade-long record held by James Cameron, who had 2.788 billion. So I don't have to this is done. This is confirmed by the big heads of Marvel that, you know, they got the big cheese. They got the big cheese there. So they're done. And hurrah! Endgame, capping off 10 years of Marvel history, beating a movie that's 10 years ago. Cool. Now, Marvel Studios has announced Phase 4. Now, this is the stuff I saved for the end of the video, end of the podcast. Now, just announced on Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel Studios' The Eternals with Angelina Jolie, Richard Madden, Kamali Nanjiani, Lauren Ridloff, Brian T. Henry, Salma Hayek, Leah McHugh, and Don Lee are all set to cast in Eternals, and it will be directed by Chloe Zhao, and the movie will come out November 6, 2020. So, Eternals, we got a date now. Okay, so we got a date for Eternals. That's cool. Now, again, just announced. Okay, yeah, Marvel Studios. This is for TV shows right now. That was for the movie. This is a TV show. The Falcon and Winter Soldier, an original series with Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and Daniel Bruhl, streaming exclusively on Disney Fall 2020. So, Fall 2020, we're getting that TV show. We're moving on to the movies. Again, okay, Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings with Samu Liu, Wonka, and Tony Leung, directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, will hit theaters February 12th, 2020. And then WandaVision, an original series with Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany and Teyonah Parris will stream exclusively on spring 2021. Marvel Studios' Loki with Tom Hiddleston will come out spring 2021 as well. And Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Darkness with Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen, and Scott Derrickson will return as director. It will hit theaters May 7th, 2021. And then Marvel Studios' What If, the first animated series in the MCU with Jeffrey Wright as voice of the Watcher. Many actors across from the MCU reprising roles as voice talent, streaming summer 2021. Hawkeye with Jeremy Renner, an original series that will also introduce Kate Bishop, coming on fall 2021. And also Thor Love and Thunder, because it's confirmed Taika Waititi is coming back as director, and it'll bring back Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, and Natalie Portman. It'll come out November 5th, 2021. Now, we're getting Jane Foster's Thor, because during that panel, Taika Waititi gave a hammer to Natalie Portman and to confirm she's playing female Thor. How awesome is that? Yeah. And then one of the final things. Okay, so Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson, David Harbour, Florence Pugh, and O.T. I'm not gonna say that. And Fishbein, and Rachel Weisz, and directed by Kate Shortland, is coming out May 1st, 2020. Now, I will probably go deeper into the subject of Phase 4, but that's all been confirmed right now. That's all for Phase 4. Thank you for watching. What are you excited for? This podcast has been long enough. It's 2 hours. This is no jump cuts. This is all one thing. So I wish you good night and bye-bye. Have a nice night.